The Oculus Quest, in my opinion, is the best consumer VR headset available to buy, and in this video I'll explain why. Just for reference, I currently own the Sony PSVR and the Oculus Quest, and I've tried both the Rift CV1 and the HTC Vive. So I've tried multiple VR headsets, and if I could choose only one, I would pick the Quest. To be honest, the one thing that sets the Quest apart from the rest is being an all-in-one, self-contained system. And believe me, this makes it so much better. No more cables to worry about, you don't need to set up any cameras or sensors to start using it. You just click on the power button and you're instantly in VR. They have a term for this and they call it friction. Friction is defined as the interactions that inhibit people from intuitively and painlessly achieving their goal using a product. Applying it to VR, it's the time and effort it takes you to go from being in reality to being in virtual reality. For example, for my PSVR, I have to set up the PS camera, get the PSVR out of its case, connect all the cables, connect my headphones, start the PS Move controllers, then start playing. Yes, it takes me 5 to 10 minutes to set it up, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it gets old fast. Imagine having to do a 5-minute setup process each time you use your phone. See? I know that I could streamline my setup and have the PSVR always connected, but it's way too much clutter for my room, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same. For the Oculus Quest, it's a different story. You pick it up, put it on, and you're instantly in VR. And I think that this is what sets the Quest apart from all the other VR headsets: frictionless use. Another benefit of being an all-in-one headset with inside-out tracking is room scale. And if you've never tried VR, room scale is simply the ability to walk around your designated space and having your movement translated in VR. This used to be a feature on higher-end headsets like the Vive and the Rift with multiple sensors and cameras, but since the Quest uses its own built-in cameras, it can map out your room and provide 6 degrees of freedom room scale tracking. And coming from the PSVR, it's an excellent feature to have. You can live without it, but having it is great. The touch controllers are also nice. They are the same controllers used in the Rift S. They are miles better than the PS Move controllers, but the first generation touch controllers were superior, to be honest. They had better weight distribution and were a lot sturdier. Finally, the feature that makes the Quest an almost complete product is Oculus Link. Oculus Link allows you to connect your VR-ready PC to the Quest using a USB-C cable and play all the PC VR games on your Quest. I didn't try it yet because I don't have a VR-ready PC, but according to the reviews by users of the Oculus Quest subreddit, the quality is exceptional. I'll leave a link for the Reddit post down in the description. Now then, for things I don't like about the Quest, but none of them are really deal breakers for me. Number 1, the weight. It's not as comfortable as the PSVR or the Rift S. It's quite front heavy, so you really can't play for more than an hour without having your face hurting. But your mileage may vary. Number 2, the lenses are fine, but the PSVR lenses are much better in my opinion. Number 3 would be the refresh rate, which is 72 Hz. If this is your first VR headset, it shouldn't bother you that much, but it's slower than the 90 Hz on the Oculus Rift and the 120 Hz on the PSVR. To be honest, it doesn't really bother me that much, but you can notice it if you compare them side by side. Finally, the content. If you use Oculus Link, content shouldn't be a problem, but without connecting it to a PC, the Oculus Quest lacks the quality titles you have on the PS4 and on PC. You'll find the popular games like Beat Saber, Racket Fury, and Superhot, but you'll miss out on Skyrim VR, Resident Evil VR, and games like Farpoint on the PS4. As for me, I use the Quest almost daily and use my PSVR on weekends to play Skyrim and No Man's Sky. So no regrets buying the Quest, and I'm honestly quite happy to have it next to my PSVR. And that's it. Thanks for watching.